Welcome to the channel. I am Ladewaybac, and today I will be going over how to beat Kai using Jacko. This will be a short video as I will be focusing on things that only Jacko can do against this character. Now, my strategy to fighting Kai is I want him to come at me. I want Kai to be the aggressor so I can get a sneaky sweep on him or something of the like. Or even if it's the low kicks into the sweep. But the main thing I'm looking for is a sweep, and the best way for me to achieve that is if he is coming right at me. Now, the best way to make Kai the aggressor is to beat him at the range game. So you already know about Jacko's multiple ways to attack at a range. I'll just go over to show you a couple of things you can do. I especially like the jump backdash throw, and then do a minion attack afterwards. So usually after it hits, minion attack, the Jacko range game. So we want to establish that. And if he's the one shooting the fireballs, and you can't really get your minion throws off on him, you just do the minion block. And then pick it up and throw it right at him. So you want to make him come to you. So if you keep beating him at the range game, eventually he will come. Now with most Kais, especially the higher level ones, they're always ready to anti-air you with the forward punch and then the little lightning slash afterwards. So you don't want you want to avoid getting 6P'd because they will use your fireballs and get you to jump at them, and then they'll 6P you as you jump at them. But with Jacko, we can go under the fireballs. So if he's trying to bait us to go and attack him from the sky, and you see that, we just run and sweep right at him. Now here's 3 ways that once Kai becomes the aggressor, how he'll come at you. Yeah, the slide, little cartwheel, and then the forward heavy slash. Now the sweep is good against all of these because if you use the sweep, you can still get the hard knockdown and you'll just be down on the ground for a little bit. So you still win that exchange. Same thing with the cartwheel. And the forward heavy is slow compared to your sweep, but be aware that his biggest damaging combos come from that forward heavy slash. So you want to be sure to do the sweep before he gets that off. And if the Kai players are kind to use his crouching slash often, that will beat the sweep, and you'll always get countered. So what you can do is if I see Kai using the sweeps a lot, that's when I start using the kicks. And just go for my sweep afterwards. Now, cool thing about Jacko vs Kai is you can low profile his DP with your 2K or your 2D. Works every time. And if you catch Kai out after him doing his DP, here is a combo you can do. Now this is not something that's guaranteed that every Kai will do, but from my experience, whenever a Kai is in this kind of area right here, you have your back to the corner and the Kai is in this area right here, and the area where nothing they do will hit unless they do the little slidey kick or the projectile. When they're in this area, they always tend to backstep. It's what I'm saying is it's not really guaranteed, but it's just something that I see all the time. So to the point where I prepare for it. So I prepare for the backstep. So as soon as I see them in this area, I get ready to charge at them. Let me get Jacko back and do the sweep right afterwards. So every time I see them in that area, I know they're gonna backstep, and I run it and I sweep. Now this isn't something that's guaranteed. I just want to emphasize that, but just be sure to look out for it. And every Kai does something different after the backstep. So they could do a forward heavy slash, or maybe they'll just sit and waiting for you to jump attack them so they can anti-air you. But generally, I run up and sweep, or run up and grab, depending on what the Kai does. But usually when I see a Kai in that area, they usually backstep. It's almost certain. And I almost forgot to mention heavy slash. Heavy slash is amazing now, and I feel like I'm gonna be using this in every kind of character guide that I do, but it truly is, especially if you have an approaching opponent. if they're approaching through a jump dash or anything, or just running at you in general. The only thing that with Kai right there is if him doing that stun dipper, that'll stop your heavy slash or him doing a crouching slash. But other than that, it's amazing. He'll just run into it every time. So if they're coming at you, that's also something good that you can do. So just to wrap things up, never get baited into an air attack with Kai, or that will happen to you. So Kais are usually looking to do that, so always watch out for that. That's not really Jacko specific, but you know, it's a general thing, which is why we don't go over the front projectiles, we go under them. And remember that you can low profile the DPs. So the reason why we want to low profile the DPs, well, obviously since we can get a combo, but like once he understands that he can't DP anymore, then after we get a hard knockdown, we can just do all the mix-ups we want to do. Not mix-ups, but you know, lay down all the kind of pressure we want. And that's typically what we're looking for. We want him to aggress at us, and then once we get the knockdown, then we become the aggressors, and we never want to let him go. And that is my guide to beating Kai while using Jacko. Leave a like if this video has helped you in any way, and subscribe for daily fighting game content. And leave a comment if I forgot something, or you have a specific tactic that works against Kai while using Jacko. That not only does it help everybody who watches the video, but it helps me also, because you know, let's all get better together. And also I have a video dropping today where I fight a very strong Kai, so you guys can also use that as a reference. Thanks for watching.